Is shorting a stock evil? Is it bad for a company? Is it bad for the economy? That's a fair question, and I want to dig into this a little bit deeper here. And maybe I've done videos like this in the past, but I did get a comment, and that's what kind of spurred on all this. So to set up a little context here, because I get it, some people feel this way, but Sand says, I hate shorters. Why do you always want to short it? Why don't you buy any? Well, San, first off, I buy stock, so I don't only short. But yes, I do short stock. So does that make me like an evil person? Does that make me bad? Am I hurting these companies? Am I hurting the economy? Absolutely not. Shorting is not evil. In fact, shorting should be welcomed by companies. People should want things shorted. Why? Well, because if you're running your company in a right way, if you're running your company in a way that's going to make other people want to buy your company, want to invest in your company, well, then the shorts are only going to help you out in the big picture. What do I mean by that? Well, we first need to set up a little dynamics here. And I'll assume that you pretty much know what shorting is as a get-go. But yeah, the reason why shorting gets a bad rap is because, yes, when you want to enter a short-sided trade, you do have to sell, right? And when selling occurs, that exerts a downwards pressure, and downwards pressure can make stock prices go down. And so, I mean, I get it. I understand. It's not illogical for somebody to say, oh, shorters are evil. Oh, it's so bad because you're hurting companies, because you're selling the stock. Yes, that's true in the very, very near term. But what did I emphasize? Shorting is fantastic in the big picture for companies that, well, are doing their job the right way, that are running a good company. Why is that the case? Well, in order to exit a trade, so we have enter and then we have exit over here, what do you need to do? Well, hopefully you're saying, well, Clay, you need to buy. Exactly. So what does that mean, though, for the stock itself? It means that there are guaranteed, I can't emphasize this enough, guaranteed buyers. A company officially has guaranteed buyers. I mean, that's what's going to cause the stock to go up, right? Are buyers. And when you have guaranteed buyers of your stock, that's great. What else is a guaranteed buyer going to do? It's going to help prevent it from going down. Now, I get it. Well, yeah, but if there's selling, that's going to cut. That's true. But this is why I keep emphasizing well-run companies, companies that a lot of other people want to invest in, that eventually will want to invest in. Because if that's the case, then eventually those shorts, in order to exit, they're going to have to buy. So if you have people that just want to buy in general because, well, I think this is a well-run company. I like the future of this company. I like what's going on. I like where I think it's headed. So I'm just going to buy. So you have those buyers, and then you combine it with the guaranteed buyers of shorts that need to exit the trade. That's a whole lot of buying pressure. And this is why if you're a good company, then welcome the shorts. Yeah, it may be a little nick in the near term, but in the big picture, because you're running a well-run company, you have just that many more buyers. And as of the recording of this video, there's no better example than Tesla. And I'll put a chart up on the screen and you can see, but Tesla is vastly benefiting from shorts. Because for a while, yeah, shorts are hammering it. All sorts of shorts, all sorts of selling was entering into Tesla. But you know what? Elon Musk, he just kept at it. He kept at it. And now all of a sudden, you see what guaranteed buyers can do for a stock. The thing has absolutely skyrocketed from where it was. And like I said, as of the recording of this video, it is much higher because in trading terminology, what would be known as a short squeeze. You can't have a short squeeze unless you have guaranteed buyers. You can't have guaranteed buyers unless you have what? Well, shorts in the first place. And Elon, I'm not here to open up a debate on whether or not Tesla is actually a good company, but the proof is in the pudding. Elon, Tesla, he has run a good enough operation and he's running a good enough and solid enough company where people believe in the future. People want to invest. People think that, yeah, he's going to right the ship. Yeah, the ship's on the right path. But for whatever reason, he has created an environment where people want to buy. And when a bunch of people buy, then that causes the shorts who need to exit the trade because now they're losing money to have to buy too. And again, guaranteed buyers. I assure you, Elon is very, very pleased with the fact that he has all these guaranteed buyers out there that have continually helped push his price up. So no, shorting's not evil. Shorting's doesn't destroy companies. You know what destroys companies? Getting loaded down in too much debt, not being innovative enough, not offering actually good services, not offering services that people continue to want. That's what's going to destroy companies. Not shorts. Shorts is an easy way for management to point the finger at somebody else. Well, we're just suffering because of the shorts. No, that's such a gimmick. That's such a bad excuse. They should be saying, yeah, we're getting lots of shorts, but that's okay. Guaranteed buyers in the future. We're just going to stay with our business plan, which is this, this, and this. We're reducing debt. We are we're investing more in R&D and research and development. And you know what? We'll be okay. Those shorts, they're going to pay the price later on. We welcome the guaranteed buyers. That's what a true company is going to do. That's what a well-run company is going to do. Well-run companies don't even care about the shorts. They're like, who cares? That's not the problem. So again, let me really re-emphasize. What destroys companies, what's bad for companies and economies is overloaded debt, not being able to pay the debt, not being able to bring in more revenue, not being able to bring prices down so you remain in a competitive environment. Those are the things that are going to hurt a company, not the shorts, okay? So no, shorting is not evil. If you short a stock, it doesn't make you a bad person. In fact, it makes you a good person, I would argue, because you are willing to turn yourself into a guaranteed buyer, which I think is pretty admirable, to turn yourself into somebody that now officially has to buy. Think about it. Other situations, you don't have to buy. You don't have to buy. But as soon as you decide to short, you have to buy. Guaranteed buyer. There's nothing wrong with that. And you know what? If you think that a company is being poorly run, if you think that management are a bunch of morons, and if you think that, this is just not a good company, well then, go for it. Well, how does that make you evil when a company that you believe not to be, or that's not being very run? I mean, the evil thing is not running the company in the right way. The evil thing is loading down your company in debt. The evil thing is not working your hardest to be innovative. That's what's evil, not short selling a stock. And you know what? It's all fair, because let's say that somebody, all right, I don't know where he cut it, but we just waved the white flag. We let him pass by. But my point here is it's all fair, meaning let's say that a company is trying their hardest. They are innovating. They are doing all this sort of stuff. And you still decide to short, you're going to pay the price. You're going to get squeezed. You're going to have a very unpleasant experience because you will lose money on the trade. So it's not like just because you short, you're going to make money. If you are wrong and the company actually is doing the things the right way and the company is investing in the R&D, well then the market will work itself out and you will pay the price by losing money in that trade. So no, it's not evil. Doesn't hurt anybody. It's all about, is this company being run the right way? Is it going to be able to bring in more people that want to buy and invest? And if it is, well then having guaranteed buyers, which is what a short seller is a good thing. If you enjoyed this video, a final few things here. As you hear the lawnmower once again go by. That's okay. But if you enjoyed the video, if you can forgive me for the lawn service there, hit that like button. Comments, questions, suggestions, leave those down below. And also check out the channel as a whole. Lots of other videos out there. And hopefully decide to hit the red subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. Thanks for hanging out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.